Jim Holley, Race Day Live, presented by AMSOIL. Well, welcome to this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk. We always say we go behind the scenes at Supercross racing. I think this is the most important thing in Supercross, the Asterisk Mobile Medical Unit, and to talk about it, Tommy Carson, a longtime friend of mine, old rival of mine, but they didn't have this kind of stuff when we raced.
No, not at all. I mean, you know, it goes way back to, when we professional riders, you and I, and all the guys our age, if you got hurt on the track, you went to the ambulance and you went for a ride to the hospital, or you kind of made the assessment yourself that, hey, I'm tough enough that I can go out there and, tough it out myself. Back then it was, if you're going to be stupid, you better be tough. And nowadays we bring a doctor, a trainer, a nurse, a full mobile medical center, and we want to eliminate that part of the equation for these guys to hopefully ensure a healthy and long career.
Talk a little bit about the Kurt Caselli Foundation and also the Road to Recovery. I know they're real instrumental on donating equipment to you guys.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate last year. The people with the Kurt Caselli Foundation, we've never had an ultrasound machine, and it was one of the things that if we suspected an internal injury, had to send them off to the hospital. So we worked with them. They provided a state-of-the-art ultrasound machine. We carry on our rig so that the doctor can maybe check that spleen or the lung or something of that situation where he suspects something on the inside. We are also fortunate that Road to Recovery has come on stronger each and every year. We just did the big deal, or they did for us, the Party in the Pasture at Kevin Wyndham's house. Those guys worked really, really hard down there. Kevin himself and obviously Max with Feld helped out with that, and they raised a great deal of money for us, and that has enabled us to keep our program going each and every year and obviously try and bring it up to another level.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but we talked, Feld Motorsports, you told me that if it wasn't for Feld Motorsports, this thing wouldn't be rolling to all the Supercross rounds.
Yeah, absolutely not. We could not do this without Feld. They are behind it 100%. They pay the biggest amount, or they actually pay to have this thing here every year. They've realized the value in this from day one. Todd Gendro and Dave Prater helped me get this thing going over 15 years ago, along with Doc Bodner, and it has escalated to a level that requires a lot of money. It's not cheap to have a semi and a full medical staff, and Feld has stepped up each and every year, and if it costs more, they've been able to pay more, and we can't do it without Feld Motorsports.
Well, and the other thing too, it's just not for the riders. Anybody here at a Supercross, it could be a mechanic, it could be myself. Last year I was in here getting IVs because I had food poisoning. I had to do the broadcast, so I went in there and got some IVs. But secretaries, anybody that works in the office, anybody affiliated with producing a Supercross race eligible to use this.
Yeah, anybody who basically has a hard card. This is basically a small family here, and we travel each and every week, so you know it's hard to, maybe you don't get home every weekend. If you're a mom, a dad, a trainer, a mechanic, you hurt your thumb on your motorcycle working on your rider's bike, you can come in here. This medical service is provided free of charge. These guys here can assess whether, hey, we can help fix you up, or you need to go to the hospital and get further care.
Let me ask you this, Tommy, one last question. If anyone watching this video wants to donate, is there a website they can go to?
Yeah, you can actually go to our website, which is themedicrig.com. You can go to Road to Recovery. They've been helping us out and made it enabled to donate directly to the Asterisk Mobile Medical Center. So both of those websites you can go to, brings up the Asterisk Mobile Medical Center or how to donate to our rig.
Well, you heard it from Tom Carson, the man from the Asterisk Mobile Medical Rig. Well, that's it for this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk. Make sure you check us out on supercrosslive.com.